For this, I would request Mr. Ishaan Sharma, Enterprise Business Partner, Tata nexarc. Mr. Ishaan Sharma is boasting 10 plus years in consulting and digital products, specializes in resolving supply chain challenges. At Tata nexarc, he architects India's tech stack, empowering businesses for their growth trajectories. So, a big round of applause for him, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Great to see such a good turnout. Wonderful day in December to also be discussing the future of finance, considering that we are already on the precipice of our new year. Today, I want to firstly start with sharing with you how the role of CFOs have evolved. But before that, let's take a step back and understand how business in India has evolved, right? Cut to the India of the 1980s. In that era, we were dominated by traditional businesses, which were largely restricted within a geography or maximum to the confines of a country. This bubble slightly opened up in 1990s with the advent of LPG and the IT boom in India. And post that came a pace of rapid change and growth for India. Today, we are a 3.3 trillion economy, gunning to be a 5 trillion economy by 2025. While we have become truly global, we make in India to serve the world. And at the same time, the smallest of macroeconomic changes impact us back here at home. Be it the inflationary trends in the US or be it COVID, any of it can impact an enterprise sitting here in India. Therefore, not just the business, but its leadership and decision making have also evolved tremendously. And the role of the CFO is no longer a local traditional role, but one which involves a global overview and decision making, along with taking care of not just the enterprise itself, but expanding that and nurturing its ecosystem also. I'm Ishaan Sharma from Tata nexarc. I lead enterprise business and partnerships for Tata nexarc, and we help CFOs and leaders in making their organizations truly global and truly resilient. So let me cover how the role of CFO has evolved. So earlier, CFOs were ones that provided a historical perspective on the company, whereas today, they have moved to provide a forward-looking perspective by using data and analytics on sharing how the company can continue to grow and be risk-averse in this volatile economy. At the same time, earlier, a CFO used to tightly control the budget, being so-called gatekeeper to the expenses and the budgeting, while today, a CFO has become a true business partner who can share data-led insights and help the company into the next arc of their growth. So, CFO today has evolved to be one of the most important roles in a company and is no less than a co-pilot who helps execute strategy and leads through ideation as well. Now, where does Tata nexarc come in? This is where we as Tata nexarc can help CFOs in your organizations. Our vision is to unlock value for businesses. We picked up this massive task for India due to our 153 years of leadership in trust in India and also understanding how the businesses have shaped up in India. Furthermore, we realized that it's no longer going to be just an enterprise level game. If an enterprise wants to grow, it has to grow along with its ecosystem. So you have to provide products and solutions that are relevant not just at the center, but percolate throughout their ecosystem. And that's exactly what we are doing. We are a holistic B2B platform for businesses to accelerate their growth. What does that mean? We provide all major solutions for enterprises at one single platform. We envision our impact to be done across the supply chain. We have the corporates at the center, but we don't just plan to impact them. We plan for our impact to be expanded right from the start from the vendors down to their buyers or their channel partners. How has been our journey? So our journey started in January 2021. Today, in our ecosystem, we have about 2 lakh plus businesses already onboarded. These are smaller businesses or MSMEs. We have well for you. So while this is a new way of this offering, invoice discounting is something that has existed for a long time in India. And therefore, what we are doing differently is to give an option to the enterprise and to your ecosystem to choose. And that flexibility allows these programs to scale. So while earlier your programs would have been sitting at 10%, 20% penetration, today with us, we have seen close to 40, 50, even 60% penetration within organizations and vendor using this time and again. Similarly, if you don't want to sort of use the EBITDA benefit, you can also extend your days payable at no extra cost and without deploying any team of your own to negotiate with your vendors. For your vendor partners, of course, there is flexibility because this is actually a totally voluntary program, and yet we see a lot of participation because we ensure that our rates are benchmarked to be better than the market. At the same time, the most important thing that it does is it provides working capital to your vendors at the click of a button, which is the most important thing in today's day and age. And finally, they are able to grow their own business without debt on their balance sheet. And they appreciate this as a valued partner of your enterprise ecosystem. Finally, we entered the domain of channel financing recently to complete our overall offering in terms of supply chain finance. And here we are helping your business grow through growing your channel for you. Essentially, the construct of channel finance is well familiarized with all. Where we come in is this layer, where we again integrate with your ERP. And we provide a seamless functionality within multiple banks and multiple NBFCs to enable you and your ecosystem to choose freely. Whereas again, channel finance is something that has been running for years, we have seen that the participation is typically poor and scale up is very difficult. So what we do is our platform helps increase the adoption to grow the business by providing multiple lenders and providing support to your channel partners to choose the right one, and accordingly also raise awareness in your ecosystem for people who are not on board on the platform. With our automation, we also help you access to multiple of these lenders and provide real-time visibility of the invoices posted and the transactions accepted by your dealer ecosystem. Finally, for your channel partners, again, you have quick and easy access to capital, you have single portal to manage all their invoices, and it is again a voluntary and flexible program which typically dealers like to come on board. So with all of this, we intend to enrich your ecosystem and therefore enrich and strengthen your business. That's been my time. Thank you so much.
Sure.
I would request Mr. Shabir Amani, Founder Director, Expensing, to please come on the dais for the felicitation.